So during my short presentation, I will show you only main ideas and main results, and more details you will find in the paper published by Professor Russo. My name is Lech Wojciech SZAJDAK. I work at the Institute for Agriculture and Forest Environment of the Polish Academy of Science in Poznań. Poznań is located in west part of Poland, and the title of my presentation is Changes Content of the Nitrogen Forms and Urease Activity in the Ecological, Conventional and Integrated Farming Systems. Soil organic matter affects biochemical, chemical, physical and biological soil properties, then control soil microbial activity. Crop production practices such as tillage, rotation, residue management and fertilization influence on organic matter in soil. Long-term studies have shown decline of organic matter with the tillage intensity, also decreasing tillage intensity and increasing surface residue cover have been shown to inhibit loss of organic matter from soil. The object of the study was to compare the impact of the farming system on the content of nitrogen forms and the urease activity in soils. Soil were originated from the experimental station which belonged to the Institute of Soil Science and Plant Cultivation in Puławy. Puławy is located in east part of Poland, quite close to the border with the Ukraine. Winter wheat was the plant in which investigations were carried out throughout the crop rotation. The experimental units included 3 types of farming systems: ecological, conventional and integrated. And the experiments included the application of the genetically different organic fertilizers, crop rotation, tillage, kind of doses of plant pesticides. The sequence of the plant in the ecological farming system included potatoes, spring barley, red clover, and winter wheat. In conventional winter rye, winter wheat, and spring barley, and in integrated potatoes, spring barley, horse band, and winter wheat. And here they use fertilization, mineral and organic and pesticides. The concentration of total nitrogen was the highest in soil under ecological farming system and the lowest in integrated farming system. The concentration of ammonium and nitrates was the lowest in ecological farming system and higher in conventional and integrated farming systems. However, the concentration of ammonium and nitrates in soil is the maximum to the 10% of the total nitrogen present in soil. The highest fraction of nitrogen in soil is included in the proteins, peptides and amino acids in soil. The concentration of organic carbon and humus was the highest in soil under ecological farming system and lower in conventional and in integrated farming system. The ratio carbon to nitrogen was the highest in integrated farming system and lower in farming and ecological farming system. The activity of this enzyme, urease, was the highest in soil under ecological farming system and much lower in conventional and integrated farming systems. This enzyme participates in the nature, in soil, in plant, in our body too. This conversion with the creation of the ammonia and carbon dioxide. However, this urea is the last product of the degradation in the nature, in soil, in plant, in our body too, of protein and peptides. And we observe the relationship between the activity of urease and pH in all farming systems. Let me go to short conclusion because time is restricted here. First one, the investigation indicates the effect of ecological system, namely the increase of urease activity, accumulation of total nitrogen, organic carbon, and decrease in the concentration of the ammonium and nitrite ion compared with the conventional and integrated system. Second one, comparing data related to the urease activity and pH levels. It was observed that urease activity increased together with increasing pH values and was the highest in ecological system. Now is the first finish of my first part of presentation, but let me go to the second part. 2 years ago was published a book on soil aerochemicals. This book was published in the United States by a publishing house, Studium Press, from Houston, from Texas. Acids, phenolic compounds, terpenoids, alkaloids, cyanogenic glucoside, and adenine and pyridine nucleotides, vitamins, and yasmonic acid. Yasmonic acid is a very strong phytohormone in soil. This substance activates very strongly the process of the seed sprouting and root growth. And I was really happy that Professor Ueda from Japan prepared this chapter. Professor Ueda discovered first time this substance in plant. However, in this year, I got a proposal from the same publishing house, from the Studium Press, LSD, Houston, Texas, for the publishing new book on bioactive compounds in agricultural science. This book will be edited by me, Lech SZAJDAK, and by Professor Narwal from India. The proposed book will focus on the impact of different long-term cropping systems and tillage on biologically active substances in soils. And the following cropping system will be presented in the new book: continuous cropping, crop rotation, no tillage, and conventional tillage, and also a mineral and organic fertilizers will be presented in this book too. NPK, manure, compost, peat, sapropel, brown coal, and others. So you understand that the main idea of this book is agree with the conference organized by Professor Russo. So I decided to present this idea. And problem is that the list of participants, list of the authors is not closed yet. So if you have any idea, if you have any data which agree with this idea of, with the scope of this book, please send me a message or through Professor Russo or through Professor Jan Pakurati. Thank you very much for your attention. However, in the end of my very short presentation, it was really run. I would like to give two gifts to Professor Russo. Thank you very much for invitation, for the possibility to present and to show our data. First gift included two books. Two books was published in Poznań. I am editor of these books. First one is the physical, chemical, and biological processes in soil. Please take.
Thank you very much.
And second one is the necessity of peatlands protection. All these books are hardcover, very well edited, very well, very high picture and so on. So could you take? And
Thank you.
And second part, the same book, could you give to your library of your university? And in the beginning, in the end of my presentation, I would like to give you this journal. This journal is published by International Peat Society. This is Peatlands International. I am a member of executive board of this international organization. So here you will find much more information about organic soil. You are a president of a soil science in Romania, but
In Transylvanian branch.
branch. But
Yeah.
however, soil contains not only mineral, organic soil too. So please here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your attention.